Hey there, and welcome back to Summary in 15 Minutes. I'm so excited to have you here today as we dive into an incredible book that's all about unlocking the secrets to success. We're talking about How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell, a guide that reveals the mindsets that set high achievers apart from the rest. Now, have you ever wondered what makes someone truly successful? Is it just working harder, getting lucky, or is there something deeper going on? Spoiler alert, it's all about how they think. In this video, we're going to break down the powerful thinking strategies that successful people use to crush their goals, overcome obstacles, and live their best lives. Whether you want to level up your career, strengthen your relationships, or just become a better version of yourself, these insights are game changers. So, grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's explore how you can transform your thinking to transform your life. Trust me, by the end of this 15-minute summary, you'll have practical tools you can start using today to think like a winner. Ready? Let's jump in. 1. Think big. See the bigger picture. First up, successful people are big picture thinkers. They don't get stuck in the day-to-day grind. They zoom out and focus on the long term. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't just focus on laying one brick, right? You'd think about the whole design, how it'll look years from now. That's what big picture thinking is all about. Take Jack Welch, the legendary CEO of General Electric. He didn't just chase quick sales. He told his team to prioritize building strong customer relationships, even if it meant passing up short-term profits. Why? Because he knew those relationships would lead to bigger wins down the road. Pause, nod. That's the power of thinking big. It's about seeing opportunities that others miss. So, how can you start thinking big? Here are a few tips to get you going. Be a lifelong learner. Big thinkers are curious. They're always reading, exploring new places, and asking questions. Try this. Pick one day this week to learn something new. Maybe watch a documentary or chat with someone who inspires you. That spark of curiosity can open doors you never imagined. Plan with purpose. Look at your calendar. What's one task or goal you want to focus on? Mentally prepare to give it your all. Big thinkers don't just drift through life. They're intentional about where they're headed. Stay humble. Nobody knows everything, and that's okay. Listen to experts, soak up their wisdom, and don't be afraid to admit when you're still learning. For example, John Maxwell once spent time with 900 football coaches, asking them about teamwork. He wasn't too proud to learn from others, and it made him sharper. Big picture thinking isn't just about your career. It's about living a fuller, richer life. Ask yourself, what do I want my life to look like in 5 years? Let that vision guide your decisions today. 2. Get creative. Unleash your imagination. Next, successful people are creative thinkers. Now don't worry, you don't have to be an artist to be creative. Creativity is about taking ideas and making them your own, adding a fresh twist that makes them better. Think of it like cooking. You take a recipe, tweak it with your favorite spices, and suddenly, it's your masterpiece. Creative thinkers have a few key traits. They love ideas. They're open to new possibilities and don't shut down suggestions just because they're different. If you want to spark creativity, start by appreciating the ideas around you. They embrace options. Creative people don't settle for one solution. They explore multiple paths to find the best one. John Maxwell, for instance, loved having lots of options when solving problems. It helped him think outside the box. They're okay with uncertainty. Unlike most people, creative thinkers don't freak out when things aren't set in stone. They see uncertainty as a playground for imagination. Instead of fearing the unknown, they fill in the gaps with bold ideas. They don't fear failure. Here's a big one. Creative thinkers know that failure is part of the process. They'd rather try 99 ideas that flop if it means nailing that one game-changing idea. Failure isn't the end. It's a step toward success. Want to boost your creativity? Try these. Ditch the creativity killers. Stop telling yourself, I'm not creative. Don't dismiss ideas just because they seem wild at first. And please, Don't let fear of failure hold you back. You've got more creative potential than you think. Ask better questions. Instead of asking, "Why is this problem happening?" try, "Is there a different way to solve this?" Or, "What would happen if I tried something new?" These questions train your brain to think creatively. Hang out with creative people. Creativity is contagious. Join a brainstorming session or spend time with friends who love thinking outside the box. You'll be amazed at how their energy rubs off on you. Creativity isn't just for artists. It's for anyone who wants to solve problems and live a more vibrant life. So, what's one creative idea you can try this week? Maybe it's a new hobby or a fresh approach to a work project. Go for it. 3. Think strategically. Plan like a pro. All right, let's talk about strategic thinking. This one might sound intense, like something out of a war movie, but it's actually super practical. Strategic thinking is about planning your life with purpose, so every step you take gets you closer to your goals. It's like using a GPS instead of wandering aimlessly. John Maxwell is a master at this. Instead of planning his life day by day, he thinks in 40-day chunks. He looks at his schedule, decides when to travel, carves out family time, and sets specific days for his projects. Pause. Nod. That kind of planning is why he's accomplished so much. Here's how you can think strategically. Break it down. Big projects can feel overwhelming, but strategic thinkers chop them into smaller, doable pieces. Got a huge goal? Write down the first 3 steps you can take this week. Suddenly, it's not so scary. Focus on the real goal. Don't rush to fix a problem without understanding it. Dig deep to find the root cause. For example, if you're stressed at work, is it because of your workload or because you're not delegating? Get to the core of it. Use your resources wisely. Check what you have, time, money, skills, and figure out what you might need to borrow or learn. Strategic thinkers don't wing it. They plan with what's available. Put the right people in place. If you're leading a team, assign tasks based on people's strengths. The wrong person in the wrong role can derail everything. Match skills to tasks and watch things click. Keep planning. Strategic thinking is a habit. The more you practice breaking down tasks and planning ahead, the easier it gets. Soon, you'll tackle any challenge with confidence. Strategic thinking turns chaos into clarity. So, what's one goal you can start planning for today? Break it down, make a plan, and take that first step. 4. Reflect deeply. Learn from your experiences. Now, let's talk about reflective thinking. In a world that's all about action, taking time to pause and think might seem like a waste. But here's the truth. Reflection is where the magic happens. It's how you learn from your mistakes, make better decisions, and grow as a person. John Maxwell used reflection to teach his kids life lessons. After family vacations, he'd ask them, "What did you love most?" And, "What did you learn?" Those simple questions help them process their experiences and grow wiser. That's the power of reflective thinking. Here's why it matters. It gives perspective. When you're caught up in emotions, like anger or stress, it's hard to think clearly. Reflecting later helps you see what you could have done better. It builds confidence. Doubting your decisions? Reflection lets you revisit them, learn from them, and trust yourself more next time. It fuels growth. Without reflection, you're just skimming the surface of your experiences. Taking time to think deeply helps you uncover lessons that shape your future. Ready to start reflecting? Here's how. Make time for it. Set aside 10 minutes a day to think. No distractions, no phone, just you and your thoughts. It might feel weird at first, but it's worth it. Find a quiet space. Whether it's a park bench or your favorite chair, pick a spot where you can focus. John Maxwell loves reflecting outdoors. It helps him clear his mind. Review your day. Look at your calendar or journal. What went well? What could have gone better? Are you spending time on things that matter, like your goals, family, or growth? Act on your insights. Reflection isn't just about thinking. It's about doing. If you realize you need to delegate more or prioritize better, make it happen. That's how reflection changes your life. Reflection is like a mental gym. It strengthens your thinking and helps you grow. So, when's the last time you took a moment to really think about your day? Try it tonight and see what you discover. 5. Challenge the crowd. Think differently. Finally, successful people question popular thinking. It's easy to go with the flow, agree with the majority, and stick to tradition. But here's the thing. Just because everyone believes something doesn't mean it's right. Great thinkers dare to challenge the status quo. Take Copernicus, the astronomer who proved the Earth revolves around the sun. Back then, everyone thought the Earth was the center of the universe. Copernicus didn't buy it. He questioned the popular belief, and his discovery changed the world. Pause. Nod. That's the kind of courage successful thinkers have. Here's how you can break free from popular thinking. Question everything. Don't follow ideas just because they're popular. Ask, why do we do it this way? Is there a better option? Over time, questioning becomes second nature. Think before you follow. After 9/11, many people avoided flying to New York. But John Maxwell and his wife saw an opportunity. Cheaper flights, fewer crowds, and tighter security. They didn't let fear dictate their choice, and they had an amazing trip. Embrace different perspectives. Talk to people who think differently from you. Their ideas might challenge you, but that's how you grow. Humility is key. Be open to learning from others. Try new things. Shake up your routine. Take a new route to work, try a dish you've never had, or pick up a hobby. New experiences spark new ideas and keep your mind sharp. Get comfortable with discomfort. Thinking differently can make others uneasy. They might question you or push back. That's okay. Every great idea in history faced resistance at first. Keep going. Questioning popular thinking isn't about being rebellious. It's about finding what's true and what works for you. So, what's one normal thing you can challenge this week? Maybe it's a work process or a habit. Dare to think differently and see where it takes you. Wrapping it up. Think like a success. Wow, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? Let's recap the 5 powerful ways successful people think, straight from How Successful People Think, by John C. Maxwell. 1. Think big. Focus on the long term, stay curious, and let your vision guide you. 2. Get creative. Embrace ideas, explore options, and don't fear failure. It's part of the journey. 3. Think strategically. Plan with purpose, break tasks down, and use your resources wisely. 4. Reflect deeply. Pause to learn from your experiences, gain perspective, and grow stronger. 5. Challenge the crowd. Question popular thinking, try new things, and dare to stand out. Here's the big takeaway. If you can change your thinking, you can change your life. Success isn't just about working hard, it's about thinking smart. These strategies aren't just for CEOs or superstars, they're for you. Whether you're chasing a dream, solving a problem, or just trying to live better, how you think makes all the difference. So, here's my challenge for you. Pick one of these thinking habits to try this week. Maybe it's reflecting for 10 minutes a day or questioning a routine you've always followed. Start small, but start now. You'll be amazed at how quickly your mindset shifts. Final thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me on Summary in 15 minutes. I hope this summary of how successful people think has inspired you to rethink the way you approach life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next summary. We're all about packing big ideas into 15 minutes, so stick around for more. Got a favorite thinking tip from today's video? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Pause, nod. Until next time, keep challenging your mind, keep growing, and keep chasing your dreams. See you in the next summary. Bye for now.